On the drive here on option number 2, we're using our Apocalypse. We're stretching out to max, looking to have the red ring by the rough line. Then we're adding spin, 7.5 top spin and 1 right spin. Why not use all the top spin here? That's a good question. That's because that potentially puts you in between clubs on the approach, and that is definitely not something we do want to do. So 7.5 top spin is great. That gives us also room for single greats or like greats on either side, as we are still high enough up. I mean, otherwise we could maybe back up, have a much slower needle, but we don't want to do that because we don't want to have a risk of clipping the rough with the grades if we back up too much. So bounce into the rough, we roll out, and here we should be prepared for a short iron rings from min. Max curl to the left, and the right spin is 1 right with a poke 8. We're going to reduce the right spin slightly for a poke 5, 6 and 7 due to the lesser curl. For the second shot here on option number 2, we are going to min line, then we're pushing up rings, so we have the bottom of the white ring to be by the fringe. Pay attention to how many rings you push up. You can see here, and I'm fiddling around. I eventually then judge it to be 6 rings that I push up in total. Backspin only. I'm not saying that you can't use side spin, but I personally haven't played with any side spin added, so I'm adding the backspin, then minor correcting my precision if needed. Now, rings from min plus 25% elevation, P4 numbers, is what we are using here now. Always pulling over the bullseye, and we're starting our pull from the clear ring. Perfect ball it is. Bounces nicely on the green, dropping dead center for the eagle here on option number 2.